Hello, friends. Ever encountered someone who seems super nice but left you feeling like something just wasn't right? It's like there's a hidden string attached to their kindness. Well, today we're unraveling the mystery. We're diving into the 12 signs that might suggest a nice person is actually manipulating you. If you've ever felt this way, you're not alone, and we're getting to the bottom of it together. Let's kick things off with flattery, a classic move in the manipulator's playbook. It feels good when someone compliments you, right? But when someone always has something nice to say, it can be a red flag. Imagine a coworker who praises your work ethic constantly. At first, it boosts your confidence, but then they start asking for small favors because you're the only one who can do it right. Before you know it, their workload becomes yours. They were not just being nice, they were grooming you to take on more work under the guise of trust and camaraderie. Next up is guilt tripping, a subtle yet powerful tool. Picture this. A friend does you a favor. Maybe they picked you up from the airport once, and now they won't let you forget it. They keep bringing it up, especially when they need something. Remember that time I helped you out? Becomes their go-to line. You end up saying yes to things out of obligation, not because you want to. And that's exactly what they want. Favors are supposed to be free and easy, right? But with a manipulator, there's always a catch. Think about the last time someone offered to help you out of the blue. It felt great until they reminded you of that little favor they need in return. For instance, your neighbor who helped you install new lights suddenly needs a weekend babysitter. And not just once, but every time they've got plans. The initial favor wasn't just a kind gesture. It was an investment in you for their future convenience. Manipulators are great actors, especially when they play the victim. It's their way of turning the tables. Say you're upset because they canceled plans last minute. Instead of apologizing, they tell you a sob story about how everything is going wrong for them. You're left comforting them, and the fact they let you down is forgotten. They've dodged responsibility by making you feel sorry for them. Passive aggressiveness is an indirect way to show they're not happy with you. It's the silence when there should be an apology, or the sudden forgetfulness about commitments when they're upset. Like when a friend doesn't directly tell you they're angry about you missing their party, but they start excluding you from group chats or outings. They're punishing you without having to confront the issue head-on. Some people suddenly can't do the simplest things when they want you to take over. Your tech-savvy sibling, who has set up their entire home network, can't seem to figure out how to install a new app on their phone. So you do it, just like you do everything else they can't do. They're not incapable, they're just manipulating you into doing things for them. Have you ever been blindsided by a decision that affects you, but you had no part in? Like a roommate who decides to throw a party at your place without asking. You come home to a full-blown party and a mess. They smile and say, "Surprise. I knew you'd be cool with it because you're so chill." They've put you in a position where it's hard to say no without looking like the bad guy. Your issues should matter to a friend, but a manipulative one will always one-up you. You're stressed about a work deadline, but they interrupt with their own career crisis, which is always more serious. Your stressful day at the office is nothing compared to their nightmare of a week. This isn't just venting, it's a way to keep you focused on their life and problems, making you less likely to ask for support with your own. Gaslighting is one of the most dangerous forms of manipulation. It messes with your head. For example, you're sure that the nice person said something unkind, but when you bring it up, they flatly deny it, suggesting you're imagining things or that you're too sensitive. Over time, this makes you question your own memory and judgment, which is exactly what the manipulator wants. A manipulative person might try to become your only ally by isolating you from other friends. It can start with small comments that plant seeds of doubt about your other relationships. Are you sure you can trust them? They'll ask about another friend. Gradually, they erode your trust in others, and you find yourself turning to them more and more because they seem to be the only one who understands you. Backhanded compliments are compliments with a sting. You're pretty when you wear makeup, they might say. Or you did a good job on that project. I'm surprised. It seems like praise, but there's a hidden insult there. It's a way to knock you down a peg while disguising it as kindness. Love bombing is when someone overwhelms you with affection and attention. It's like a friend you just met who starts calling you their best friend, showering you with gifts and demanding all your time. It's intense and it's supposed to make you feel special, but the real goal is to get you hooked on their approval and attention. We've walked through the hall of mirrors that is manipulation. If you've seen these signs, know that it's not about you, it's about them. It's not genuine kindness if it leaves you feeling drained, indebted, or uneasy. Got any experiences to share? How did you handle them? Comment down below. Your insight could be a lifeline for someone. That's all for today. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more content like this on our channel Sorted Mind. Keep your eyes open and your spirits high. Next time,